In a good the bees are in a good temperament today. I have a good temperament. You can see that the bees they're not hitting us, so yep. So we're transferring some of Brian's frames from these two boxes are glued together because we haven't been in here yet this year. So we're having trouble separating them, so we're going to remove them one at a time. And we're going to transfer them to this box. And then the box is off. It's off the base a little bit. You can see on that side it's not centered. And then the bees are using it as a bottom entrance. You can see they're all kind of coming in on the side. So we're gonna fix this hive up, get it back to where it needs to be. Brian's other 3 hives died. So we're going to try to use this one hive to repopulate the remaining 3. When the time is right, of course. If it's today, we'll do it today, some. If not. So do a little twisting action. Try to pull up with a little bit of a twisting action and then the frame should come away. If you need to use the frame grips, you can, Brian. Use both your hands and then give it a little wiggle and then pull up. Trying to pull towards you might be a little bit hard, but if you go up, it might just pop right out. A little wiggle back and forth and it should come free eventually. You just wrestle with it a little bit. See that? I can see it's coming. You can just rip it towards you if you want and you'll just break it because you're gonna break that comb anyways. Okay, you want to hold the camera?
It's glued in there pretty good.
See, I pried it away, and then it comes out. So let's see what we got here. I don't really know what I'm looking. Oh, I see larva, and I guess eggs. So we'll look for a queen and see, but she's probably down in the bottom box. I don't see anything here. The bees are on top of. They're keeping it warm, so you can't see, right? But do we have any queen cells? There's cups, but no. So we'll put that in there. Smells a little funny. Could be dandelion. It's not the most desirable honey. Oops. See what we got here? All nectar. Oh wait. Yeah. It's hard to see, so you got to use like the sun as a backlight, and then you can kind of see deep what's going on in the cells, and just see a little bit of nectar and pollen. We haven't found a queen yet. We got to get that queen on film. Perhaps she's elusive, Brian. This box is full, right down to the bottom. There we go. They're really glued there. Some brood detached out, and then there's new larvae in there. I don't see eggs though. Maybe my eyes aren't as good now. And I scan across like generally across when you're looking for a queen. There's a drone right there. You see that drone, Brian? It's bigger than all the rest. Sometimes by amateur beekeepers that will be mistaken for a queen, but it's not.
You gotta look for the elongated the abdomen.
Yes, yeah, that's right. But when you see drones, you know you can make splits at that time. I see a few larvas in there. So the brood hatched out and then the queen relayed it in there. And a whole bunch of pollen around the outside. Look at that. See, that's all pollen packed in there. and then they'll put honey on top. That's really nice stuff. It stinks though. It's really stinky. We got 2 frames and only really room for 1 here. So what I'll have to do is push this over. Just like that. It'll be fun. Think we can still fit the 2 frames in there? I think so.
That's why you always try and go the same order you put them in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh look, the bee's doing the waggle dance right there. He was fucking, look at that, that's a full pollen. Holy shit. I never seen anything like it. Damn. Nice. Okay. Other side, pollen nectar. So typical outer frames of a beehive. I don't know if we can fit 1 more in there. It's gonna be hard. I don't want to kill any bees. I'll try. It's got to go in. So it came out. It's got to go back in.
Thankfully, that one doesn't have much
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Yep. So now see how they're a little bit tight there? So we're just going to be careful to get that in slowly. The bees will be displaced a bit. And that's it. That's a real tight fit, but it's just the way it has to be. You know, if you clean up and dress up your frames like along the sides, you won't have as much trouble fitting things in there.
So now we're gonna crack this box off?
Yeah, so we'll just lift this off like that. And then if you want, how can we do this? We'll just do this here, like that. And should we put them back into this one? First, let's just clean this little bit of shit here.
I'll stop this video here.
Yep.